Hello, my name is Yang Chun. I appreciate you giving me this opportunity to present. The theme of the talk is population aging and the money demand in China. Population aging is a growing problem in the world. For this reason, understanding the interplay between population aging and money demand is crucial for comprehending the Chinese context's implications for monetary policies, financial stability, and economic growth. I have divided my talk into the following main areas. Firstly, I made comparisons between the empirical articles population aging and the money demand, and the determinations of the money demand in China. These two articles analyze the potential factors which may influence the money demand in China from different aspects. Secondly, discuss the similarities and differences of the two articles according to the issues being raised, objectives, methods they use, findings and discussion and conclusions. Then, I used a method similar to the referenced articles to re-examine the literature on money demand in China and compare the new results and the results in referenced ones, and analyzed the regions that led to the differences between the new results and those of the re- re- referenced articles. Finally, I will explain how the old age population may influence money demand in China. First, in both of our selected empirical articles on the money demand, the first arose to conduct relevant studies to explore what factors affect Chinese money demand in the country's unique political and economic environment and thus to determine the future trend of the Chinese economic development. Regarding factors affecting money demand, there are differences in the breadth and depth of the research between the two articles. Though mentioned, the empirical results show that Chinese money demand is mainly decided by interact rate and expected inflation rate. In the other article, the aging of the population is studied more as one of the factors affecting the demand for money. In addition to the factor mentioned above, financial innovations, government debt, capital flows, and currency substitution also play a role in Chinese currency demand, although these effects are secondary. Second, in, in the process in the process of the research, one considers an extended model in this paper by introducing a variable reflecting the financial information in the traditional Chinese currency demand function, and though introduce the monetary substitution hypothesis in the research. In conclusion, first of all, the impact of the interaction rate on the demand for money is not significant, and the stability of the Chinese financial performance and the financial systems reasonably restricts the future development of the Chinese economy. Secondly, because the money supply is relatively stable and aging of the population has a negative impact on the demand for money, which have a negative impact on the country's inflation. use the data of the World Bank's members countries people aged 65 or more over the total population and M2 over GDP. The invest of the M2 over GDP is used to measure the um, velocity of the money. We also use the mean of the GDP over M2 to measure the velocity of the money, and the data for 204 countries were obtained. The result after regression analysis is shown in Table 1. From this data, countries with a high proportion of the old-age population has relatively low velocity of the money. By analyzing the results of this experimental data, we conclude that in China, money velocity shows a negative relationship with population aging. 4. Influence influence factor: First, it alters household saving and consumption patterns. As individuals age, their demand for money may change, influenced by factors such as re- retirement planning, healthcare expenditures, and intergenerational wealth transfers. Understanding these shifting consumption patterns is crucial for assessing the overall demand for money and its impact on the financial system. Secondly, population aging influences labor market dynamics and productivity levels. A sharp A shrinking working-age population can lead to labor shortage impacting wages, income distribution, and money demand. Moreover, the changing age structure may affect investment decisions, technology advancements, and the economy's overall productivity, influencing the need for money as a medium of exchanges and store of the value. Secondly, population aging has implications for financial market development and pension systems. As the number of retirees increases, there is a greater need for financial instruments that cater to their specific needs, such as retirement savings, annuities, and long-term care insurances. These changes in financial preferences and the evolving pension landscape can significantly impact money demand and the overall stability of the financial system. Population aging is a profound demographic shift that has far-reaching implications for various aspects of an economy, including its financial system with its rapidly aging population and evolving economic landscape. China stands at the forefront of the global uh, demographic challenge, understanding the interplay between population aging and money demand is crucial for comprehending the Chinese context's implications for money policy, financial stability, and economic growth. Conclusion: The main purpose The main purpose of this article is to explore the various factors that influence the demand for money in China, and the relationship between them through a comparative analysis of the relevant empirical articles on the demand for money in China. By combining the analysis of the papers that have jointly emerged multiple factors with the analysis of the papers that have focused on the impact of the engine pollution population on the money demand. It is concluded that Chinese money demand will be negatively affected by the potential future inflationary impact of the aging population, as well as by financial innovations, crisis substitution, and government financial reforms. However, with the Chinese government's relaxations of the economic policies and the monetary control policies, the future development potential of the Chinese economy will be further released. At the same time, the Chinese government should pay more attention to the negative impact of the aging phenomenon on Chinese future monetary demand, which in turn will have the further negative effect on Chinese future economic development potential and dynamics, and to prevent it before it happens. Thank you.